Hey everyone, Ryan here. Today we're doing a deep dive into Pinery Residences. This is a project that's been getting a lot of attention, and for good reason. It's the first integrated private development in the Tampines West precinct. But before we look at the building, we have to look at the people. Tampines and Bedok together have a population of over 500,000 residents. That is the largest population cluster in Singapore. Why does this matter to an investor? Because it creates a massive safety net for property prices. Many of the HDB flats in the surrounding area are already transacting between $800,000 to nearly $1 million since they hit their MOP. This creates a huge pool of upgraders with the capital and the desire to stay in a familiar neighbourhood. When you have that kind of localized demand, you have price resilience. The core value proposition here is that Pinery is an integrated development. Historically, these projects command a 10 to 20% premium over pure residential condos. Why? Because of the elevator ride lifestyle. You have a direct underground pedestrian link to the Tampines West MRT station on the downtown line. From there, it's about 30 minutes directly into the CBD or the airport without you ever having to step out into the heat or the rain. Below the residential towers is Pinery Mall, which is about 120,000 square feet. It's not just a few shops. It's a full-scale lifestyle hub with an NTUC supermarket, a kopitiam food court, a preschool, and over 60 retails and F&B brands. For a family, you can do a quick tapao that is literally an elevator right away. When we look at capital appreciation, we have to look at what's coming. Pinery is positioned near two of the biggest land use changes in Singapore history. First, there's the Paya Lebar Air Base relocation starting in 2030. This frees up about 800 hectares of land for a new town and commercial hub. When that area rejuvenates, it creates a first mover advantage for early buyers in a mature surrounding estate like this one. Second, we have the massive expansion of Changi Terminal 5 and the Changi East Urban District. These will create thousands of jobs in the east, bringing a new wave of high-earning tenants. Plus, the upcoming Eastern General Hospital is just 2 MRT stops away, providing a stable, high-income tenant pool of healthcare professionals. Let's talk about the price. At first look, a starting price of around $2,340 PSF may seem high for Tampines West, but as a professional, I look at pro-rated value. If it took longer, integrated developments and adjusted their prices to what they will cost if they were launched brand new today, accounting for things like inflation or 7% GFA harmonization, the numbers tell a different story. For example, if Punggol Watertown or Bedok Residences were launched as brand new projects today, their adjusted prices would be roughly $2,243 and $2,395 PSF respectively. Even Pasir Ris 8 would adjust to about $2,422 PSF. When you compare those to Pinery's estimated starting price of $2,434 PSF, you see it's not overpriced. It represents fair market value for the current cycle. Furthermore, the price gap between Pinery and nearby resale condos like Waterfront Gold or Waterfront Key is only 4% and 6%. Usually, we expect 20% premium for an integrated hub. The fact that this gap is narrow actually gives buyers a strong entry position. One reason I often point clients towards Hoi Hub Sunway projects is their focus on liveability. They are well known for their efficient layouts with minimal wasted space. 2-bedroom units start from $1.486 million. These often feature dumbbell layouts, which are perfect for investors because the bedrooms are separated by the living area, maximizing privacy for tenants. 3-bedroom units start from $1.93 million. These are the core product for HDB upgraders, featuring enclosed kitchen and proper yard spaces in the premium variants. 4 and 5-bedroom luxury units start from $2.722 million up to $3.508 million. These cater to multi-generational families who want the integrated convenience without sacrificing space. Now, let's be objective. Integrated developments are busy. You have more footfall and commercial activity than a quiet, pure residential project. This site is also bounded by Tampines Avenue 1 and Bedok Reservoir Road, so road noise is a factor. However, the developers have zoned the residential blocks on the 3rd to 14th floors, using the mall podium as a buffer to preserve privacy. Some of you might also be looking at the Resale EC launching across the road. Yes, an EC is cheaper, but it comes with strings attached. You are effectively locked in for 10 years when you factor in construction and the fire MOP. Under the strict MSR framework, your financing is also more restricted. A private development like Pinery provides exit flexibility. You can unlock your capital and appreciation much earlier if you need to. Plus, Resale is close to hospital and places of worship, which might not appeal to every future buyer, whereas Pinery integrated status is a universal selling point. So, is Pinery Residences a buy? If a family looking for long-term convenience, or an investor looking for a project with a deep tenant pool and a clear defensive moat, the answer is likely yes. You are getting a first mover position in an area about to undergo massive infrastructure rejuvenation. The preview runs from 14 March to the 24th, with booking starting on the 28th. I highly recommend coming down to see the layout efficiency for yourself with me. And lastly, I'm Ryan. If you have any inquiries about Pinery Residences or any other properties, contact me directly. Thanks for watching this masterclass. Goodbye.